Have you ever stopped to think how incredible it is to still be doing certain things between 65 and 80? So many people believe aging means slowing down, losing strength, or letting go of what you love. But let me tell you something. If you're still doing these 8 things, you're not just aging, you're shining like a rare gem. In this video, we're diving into 8 powerful signs that prove you're aging with extraordinary vitality. From staying strong to keeping your mind sharp, each one reveals the amazing resilience and health you carry. If you can do even a few of these, you're part of a truly special group. Stick with us until the end, because you'll not only see these unique qualities in yourself, but you'll also discover why they're the key to a longer, healthier, and more joyful life. Let's jump in and celebrate what makes you so remarkable. Let's kick things off with the first sign that you're aging with incredible vitality. You can stand up from a chair without using your hands. It might sound like a small thing, but this simple act is a big deal. If you can rise from your seat, whether it's the couch, a car, or the dinner table with ease, and no need to push off with your hands, you've got something special. It shows your legs, core, and balance are all working together beautifully. A kind of strength that many people over 65 don't hold on to as easily. Think about how often you get up and down in a day. Those moments rely on your lower body power, core stability, and coordination. When this gets tough, it's often an early sign that muscles are weakening or joints are stiffening. But if you're still standing up smoothly, you're showing a level of physical ability that's rare and worth celebrating. Take Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother. She never thought much about it until she noticed her friends struggling to get out of chairs, leaning on armrests or needing a hand. At a family gathering, her grandson playfully challenged her to stand up from the floor without her hands. And to everyone's surprise, she did it with no trouble at all. Her regular walks, stretches, and light exercises have kept her body strong and ready. Why does this matter so much? Studies show that people who can stand from a seated position without help tend to live longer and stay independent for more years. It means you've got the muscle strength, joint flexibility, and coordination to keep falls at bay, one of the biggest worries as we age. If you're still rising from chairs, like it's second nature, take a moment to smile about it. Your body's telling you it's aging with grace and power, and that's a gift not everyone has. Now, let's move on to the second sign that you're aging with remarkable vitality. You can sit down on the floor and get back up without needing a hand. This might seem like a small thing, but trust me, it's a powerful clue about how well you're doing. Being able to lower yourself to the floor and rise again with ease shows you've got flexibility, balance, coordination, and core strength things many folks your age find harder to hold on to. This simple movement isn't just about convenience. It's a sign you're likely to stay independent and active for years to come. Think about how often you might do this in everyday life. Maybe you're reaching for something under the couch, playing with your grandkids on the floor, or stretching after a walk. For a lot of people over 65, getting up from the floor means grabbing onto furniture or pushing off with their hands. But if you can do it smoothly, you're in a special group. Take Margaret, a 72-year-old, who loves her morning yoga. She moves from sitting to standing without a wobble, and her doctor once told her, most women her age can't do that without help. It's not just about strong muscles. It's about her joints staying nimble, her balance staying sharp, and her body working together like a well-tuned team. Why does this matter so much? Studies show that people who struggle to get up from the floor without using their hands are twice as likely to face mobility issues or health setbacks down the road. But if you're still moving with ease, you're keeping your joints healthy, your muscles engaged, and your risk of falls low. So if you can still sit down and stand up like it's no big deal, give yourself a pat on the back. It's a beautiful sign that your body is aging with grace and strength, and that's something truly worth celebrating. Let's move on to the third sign that you're aging with extraordinary vitality. You can hold yourself tall with good posture, no struggle needed. It might not cross your mind every day, but standing straight with your shoulders back, walking without hunching or sitting, without slumping, is a quiet kind of strength. If you're doing this naturally, you're way ahead of many folks your age. Good posture isn't just about looking confident. It's a sign that your spine muscles and joints are working together to keep you strong and steady. Something that becomes rarer as we get older. Think about what poor posture can do over time. Slouching can weaken your core, cause back pain, and even make it harder to breathe deeply. But when you stand or sit tall, your body's in harmony. Your lungs can expand fully, giving you more energy, and your balance stays sharp. Take George, a 74-year-old retired teacher. He walks with his back straight and head high, and people often guess he's years younger than he is. His doctor once remarked that most men his age deal with spinal compression or a forward lean. But George is different. He stays active, keeps his core strong, and avoids habits that pull him into a hunch. Why is posture such a big deal? It's not just about appearances. Standing tall keeps your center of gravity where it should be, making you less likely to stumble or fall, a real concern as we age. It also eases the strain on your joints and boosts your mobility. If you're still holding yourself upright without effort or discomfort, take a moment to appreciate it. It's a gentle but powerful sign that your body is aging with resilience and grace, and that's something truly special to celebrate. Now, let's talk about the fourth sign that you're aging with. Remarkable vitality. You've still got a strong grip. Now, this might sound simple, but hear me out. Being able to give a firm handshake, carry a heavy grocery bag, or twist open a stubborn jar lid is a big deal. It's not just about your hands. It's a window into your overall strength, your nerve health, and even how well your heart is holding up. Research shows that folks with a solid grip tend to live longer, bounce back faster from illness, and stay independent well into their later years. Think about it when your grip starts to weaken everyday tasks, like holding a coffee mug or steadying yourself on a railing. Can feel like a struggle. But if you're still gripping strong, your body's telling you it's built to keep going. Picture someone like Frank, a 75-year-old, who loves tending his garden. He's out there lifting pots, wielding tools, and doing it all with ease. His doctor once said his grip strength could rival men in their 50s. That's not just something to smile about. It's proof his whole body is stronger than most his age. A strong grip means you're less likely to stumble or fall. A huge worry as we get older. It lets you hold on to railings with confidence, carry what you need, and keep doing the things that bring you joy. So if you're still shaking hands firmly or lugging those groceries without a hitch, take a moment to feel proud. Your strength is a beautiful sign that you're aging in a way that's truly rare and remarkable. Let's dive into the fifth sign that you're aging with incredible vitality. You can stand on one leg for more than 10 seconds without wobbling. Now, this might sound like a little party trick, but it's actually a big clue about how well you're doing. If you can lift one foot off the ground and hold steady for at least 10 seconds, without grabbing onto something, you're in better shape than many people your age. This simple test shows your balance. Leg strength and brain-body connection are all in sync, something that becomes harder to maintain as we get older. Want to give it a try? Stand up, lift one foot a few inches off the floor, and count to 10. If you're steady as a rock, that's something to celebrate. But if you sway or need to touch something for support, it might be a gentle nudge to work on your stability. Take Frank, a 77-year-old retired carpenter. He used to be super active, but he started feeling a bit unsteady on uneven ground. During a checkup, his doctor asked him to stand on one leg, and he barely made it to 5 seconds before tipping. That was his wake-up call. He always started practicing simple balance exercises like standing on one foot while brushing his teeth or walking heel to toe, and within months, he could hold steady for over 15 seconds. Why is this such a big deal? Good balance is your body's way of keeping you safe from falls, which are a major concern as we age. It's also a sign that your muscles, nerves, and coordination are still working together like a well-oiled machine. Studies show that poor balance can be linked to a higher risk of injuries and even a shorter lifespan. But if you're standing tall on one leg with ease, you're part of a rare group. So if you can do this, or if you're inspired to try, take it as a beautiful reminder that your body is aging with strength and grace. Keep it up, and you'll stay steady for years to come. Now let's talk about the sixth sign that you're aging with extraordinary vitality. You can get down to the floor and stand back up without using your hands. This might sound like something you don't think about often, but it's a true test of how strong and capable you still are. If you can lower yourself to the floor and rise again without grabbing onto anything or struggling, you're doing something many people over 60 find challenging. This ability shows your core strength. Leg power, balance, and flexibility are all working together beautifully, a combination that's rare and worth celebrating. Think about moments in life when you might do this. Maybe you're playing with grandkids on the floor, picking up something you dropped, or just stretching out. For a lot of folks, getting up from the floor becomes a hurdle, needing a chair or a helping hand. But if you're still doing it with ease, you're in a special group. Take Joan, a 72-year-old grandmother who's always been active. One day while playing with her grandkids, she got down on the floor, and when it was time to stand, she popped right up without a second thought. Her doctor later told her this simple move meant her muscles were strong, her joints were flexible, and her balance was top-notch. Studies back this up, showing that those who struggle to rise without support face higher risks of falls, mobility issues, and even earlier health decline. Why is this so important? Being able to move like this means your body is still primed for activity, helping you avoid injuries and stay independent well into your later years. If you haven't tried it lately, give it a go. Sit on the floor and stand up without using your hands or knees. If you can do it smoothly, you're part of a remarkable group of seniors with exceptional mobility. And if it's a bit tough, don't worry. It's never too late to build strength with simple exercises like core work or stretching. Either way, this ability is a heartfelt reminder that your body is aging with resilience and grace, and that's something to cherish. Let's move on to the seventh sign that you're aging with incredible vitality. You can carry groceries without it feeling like a big ordeal. This might seem like an everyday task, but if you're still toting those shopping bags with ease, you're doing something truly special, carrying weight. Whether it's a bag of groceries, a small chair, or anything else, shows your grip strength. Upper body endurance and core stability are still going strong. These are gifts that many people your age don't have as readily, and they're a beautiful sign of your body's resilience. Think about what it takes to lift and carry something. It's not just about your arms, it's your bones, staying sturdy, your shoulders holding steady, and your whole body working together without strain. Take Walter, a 74-year-old retired school teacher. He never gave it much thought until one day at the store, he noticed younger folks struggling to lift heavy bags into their cars, while he did it without breaking a sweat. A younger shopper even offered to help, assuming he needed it. And Walter just laughed, saying, "I've been doing this for decades, and I'm not stopping now." That moment made him realize how his lifelong activity and strength had kept him a step ahead. Why does this matter so much? Doctors say that things like weak grip or trouble lifting everyday items can be early signs of declining health. Think muscle loss, brittle bones, or nerve issues. Studies even show grip strength alone can predict how long and well you'll live. But if you're still carrying those groceries without feeling winded or worn out, you're in a rare group of seniors with functional strength that keeps you independent and free to enjoy life. Want to keep it that way? Simple things like squeezing a tennis ball or lifting light weights can help. If you're doing this now, take a moment to feel proud. Your body's aging with a quiet, powerful grace that's truly something to celebrate. Let's wrap up with the eighth sign that you're aging with extraordinary vitality. You can get down on the floor and stand back up without needing any help. This might sound familiar, but it's such a powerful indicator of your strength and independence that it's worth celebrating again. If you can lower yourself to the floor and rise again, without grabbing onto furniture or asking for a hand, you're doing something most people over 60 find challenging. This ability shows your balance, leg strength, flexibility, and core stability are all working together in harmony. A true gift that keeps you moving freely. Think about how this plays out in daily life. Maybe you're playing with grandkids, tidying up something low, or just enjoying a moment on the floor. For many, this simple movement becomes a hurdle. But if you're doing it with ease, you're in a rare group. Take Emma, an 80-year-old grandmother. One day, while playing with her grandkids on the living room floor, she stood up effortlessly, placing one foot down and rising without a second thought. Her daughter was amazed, saying, "Mom, I know people 20 years younger who can't do that." What Emma didn't realize was that this ease of movement was a stunning sign of her strength balance and longevity. Why is this so important? Doctors use tests like the sit-to-stand to gauge overall health, and studies show that struggling to get up from the floor can signal a higher risk of falls fractures or mobility loss. Falls are a leading cause of injury for older adults. But if you're still moving up and down with confidence, your body's built to recover and stay strong. Want to keep this up? Simple. Exercises like squats, lunges, or core work can make a big difference. If you are doing this now, or even if it's a goal to work toward, take a moment to appreciate your body's resilience. You're part of a remarkable group, aging with a grace and power that's truly inspiring. As we come to the end of this video, take a moment to reflect on these 8 incredible signs of vitality. If you're still doing these things between 60 and 80, whether it's gripping strong, standing tall, or moving with ease, you're not just aging. You're thriving in a way that's truly rare. You're part of an extraordinary group, showing the world that growing older doesn't mean slowing down. It means embracing strength, resilience, and joy in ways that inspire us all. So which of these signs made you smile the most? Maybe you're proud of all 8, or perhaps there's one you'd love to work on. Drop a comment below and share what touched you today, or how you plan to keep shining. Your stories mean so much to us, and they keep us motivated to bring you more. If this video warmed your heart or gave you a spark of inspiration, please give it a like. Hit that subscribe button and share it with someone who needs a little encouragement. Thank you for being here, and we can't wait to see you in our next video. Glowing you rare gem.